Straight out of West Philadelphia. You feel me? I'm
I'm sorry.
Communication.
It's about communication.
People don't know how to talk to people sometimes.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. Refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Let It Out. I am your host, Tobocious Rochester, and we are on Plug Studio Network. Okay, so guess what? You know what I like to do, right? Be all up in your business. Tonight's topic is spiked drinks while at the club. Have you had that happen to you before? Let me know. You know I need to know. Okay. And my special, you know what? my host, Raphael Jones.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening.
You know I almost forgot about. I'm be honest. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, isn't that terrible? Sit right here. But yes, the topic for tonight is spiked drinks while out clubbing. Have you ever had that happen to you? Do you know of someone who has had that happen to, them? And also, if you have any indie videos, please don't hesitate to submit those to submissions at plugstudionetwork.com. Please do that, okay? All right. Hello there. And we are going to get started. So, all right, spiked drinks while out clubbing. Feeling drunk, those are the symptoms. Feeling drunk and woozy more than usual.
Right.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Feeling it, right? That mental confusion. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And doing other things that you're not used to doing. Vomiting. You just started drinking. What is going on?
Heavy sweating.
Sweat the world.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Yeah.
And also, right, I do this. This is me. When I'm out somewhere, guess what? I don't drink the same drink.
Yeah.
Guess what I do? I ordered a new one.
Yeah.
So I can see you make it. So I can sit right in front of your face.
Don't walk away from your drink.
Exactly.
Ever.
Don't leave your homegirls, homeboys.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm going to the back. Can you watch my drink? Yeah, I got you. Next thing you know, you come back. They on the dance floor. Like, what in the world? So you guys, please share this tonight.
Right.
Because somebody has been through it. I know some people who's been through it. Do you know of anybody?
Oh yeah. I've seen a lot of that happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how are they? How did they come about?
It started off that night. One table, like 4 drinks only, just the 4 people in there drinking. Then all of a sudden, you had a whole table full of drinks, and nobody know which drink was which. And because everybody done set their drink down and went to the floor. Then by the time they got back, they're like, all right, I don't know which one to get. If I drink this one, I don't know. So they just did whatever they wanted to do and just left the drinks there, and they went on and got new ones, like you said. But the night that I've seen somebody, I didn't actually witness it going in.
Right.
But you could tell the behavior.
Right.
It was more so like you only had that one drink. how you that woozy already? How you
Right.
that done already? It's not
Something's off.
right. Something
Something's
completely off,
right?
and you got to
Something-
watch them.
Yeah.
And there was times where we had this security for a club one night,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to escort a young lady out,
Mm-hmm.
put her in the cab, and ask her what was her address to send her there so she wouldn't leave there alone.
Right.
You know, it's still kind of crazy still sending her in the cab, but she had to get somewhere because whoever did whatever they did to her
Right.
could have gotten her and taken her anywhere, and disappearing and all this other stuff.
Date rape.
Yeah,
Right. Date rape. And that's very, very popular.
Right.
You know, when you're out and about in the clubs, you know, you're not paying attention. You're not being aware of your surroundings. After you had a couple of drinks, you're not paying attention as well.
Right.
You know,
Right.
So it's really crazy, you know, and also, you know, you have the vomiting out of nowhere.
Right.
You just had a sip. What in the world? Something odd, right?
Right.
Smell. The sense of smell. All that stuff goes, right?
And because of the alcohol in it,
Yeah.
it kind of covers the smell of whatever is put in.
Right.
So,
Right.
and then you got to look out for those what we call girly drinks, the one like the ones that's real fruity that
Yes,
you can.
yes,
They happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, my drink is the bomb. Yeah, it is the bomb. But guess what? You got a little something in there to get you through the night. Little easier. You don't remember nothing. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. You know, I know someone who actually had that happen to them,
Right.
and they weren't the same after that. You know, their life has been, you know, in a rut since.
Right.
You know.
You start being paranoid. I
Yeah,
mean, you start
yeah.
watching
Yeah.
everything you
Yeah.
drink, and it
Right.
makes you scared. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, and that's a terrible thing to, you know, endure.
Going to the
I-
store, checking lids on bottles on your way out the door. Like, all right, that was a little loose. Let me go get another one. Right. It makes you that paranoid. It really do.
Yeah. You know, and so if you know of anyone who has dealt with that situation, who's been through that situation, or are you going through that situation, you know what to do, dial in. So I can know. All up in your business. I want to know your business. Right? This is a serious topic, so please do share this, you know. And this stuff still goes on today.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Either, you know, you're at somebody's house party.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Somebody done got something in their drink, you know, unexpectedly. You know, they start sipping, and next thing you know, they're not themselves.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
They're not
Like,
focused.
I don't
They're
feel-
not functioning.
I don't feel like myself. Something's wrong.
Right. Right.
Something, you know, something's off. So
And it does throw a lot off. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, some people can, I mean, depending on what they put in your drink, you can end up in the hospital, and some have, you know, where it's like
death as
something
well.
poisoned them or like
Yeah.
really tore up their system. Like
Exactly.
their system is real
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it depends on exactly what they're using, what they're doing. It's still not good, but it happens.
You're right.
And they're still doing it to this day. I mean, a lot of people thought that, yeah, they do that back in the day. No, they still doing it to this day. And a lot of kids don't know what to look for. After a
Exactly.
while, you got somebody in the corner probably giving you an E-pill, and then something in your drink at the same time kill you right there on the floor because you got that rush in your body.
Exactly.
You know, stuff happens like that, and it's not a cool situation. You really got to watch. Like, you know, I wasn't the kind that would, like, if I was to go out,
Okay.
usually if I get a drink, I'm gonna get it and I'll probably finish it right there. I don't leave it because I know I'm not gonna come back to
Right,
it. So
exactly.
I
Just
just
hurry up and
leave.
drink it right
yeah,
away.
I just drink it straight on down. And a lot of people think, well, I got a beer, so nothing can happen. When they tap you a beer, they can drop it in. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It still happens.
It only takes a second.
Yeah, it still
It only
happens.
takes a second, yeah, for that to happen, you know, and especially when, you know, you're in a real crowded environment, you know, like I said, you know, a few minutes ago, you think your your friends or your family, whoever you're hanging with at that moment, got your back. They're not paying attention to what's
Right.
going on at the bar or at the table where your stuff is at, because they
Right.
done took off somewhere talking to somebody or what have you, or up there,
Right.
like I said, dancing, you know. So this is a serious matter, you know, and you know, I know some people who actually died from it.
Wow.
You know, become, their mental status is messed up a little bit.
Right.
Where they can't function like they used to either, where they have assistants now to do the regular things in
Right,
their
now
lives
they could-
that they used to do. They can't do that anymore.
Right.
And it's crazy. You read that one.
I had a friend that received a spiked drink in the club and died dancing on the floor. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
serious right there.
That is deep.
That's no joke. I'm telling you, that is no joke.
Right.
You kicking it.
Because there's times where, I mean, like they danced on the floor and they died. That means it was like whatever they spiked in their drink put the adrenaline in their body so much that they was moving around too much, too fast, so their heart couldn't take it. And they could just drop. And now, that's part. And don't think it's all because, you got a clear drink. They still can't slip nothing in. That clear drink hides it just like everything else do. It'll go right in, melt in, and go right through.
Right. I know I've seen a couple movies where that has happened. Where they lure the one girl, the guy's like, he's supposed to be her boyfriend or date at that moment, and he lured her upstairs to the bedroom. He's taking advantage of her. Next thing you know, some of his friends are doing the same thing. They're all coming up there. He's like, man, I got her where I need her to be. I'm gonna get her here. So it's really, really crazy. This thing is it's not a joke, and also Peach Plug stated, I received a spiked drink, lost my ability to control my bowels for 3 days. What?
Wow.
Oh my God. Seriously?
I just laid in bed.
And I just laid in bed.
I couldn't stand up. Wow. What
See what I'm saying?
What in the world was they using?
You better take this thing serious, man. This thing is not a joke.
Wow.
And especially the young ones, they think nothing's going to happen. Oh, ain't nothing going to happen to me. I'm fine.
Right.
No.
Right.
And yeah, you can't think
Never.
like that. It's
Yeah.
You can't say that
Right.
because it could happen to you. So don't never say that out your mouth. Okay. And it's crazy out
You
there.
get those young ladies out there who think they just that pretty girl type who want to just, set it off all night and just do it up, drink it up all day long. And they all right with it. You see them out there, yeah. And then dudes are checking you out.
They're watching
They seeing
them,
which
watching
drink you pick up.
Yeah.
They watching everything that you put down. You out there twerking it on the floor and they know which one was your drink. They got you. They just gonna get it.
Right.
Get it in there just so they can say, "Oh, shorty, you all right? Let me help you out." All of a sudden, this dude out of nowhere want to help you.
Yeah.
And now you feeling
also,
woozy.
yeah, and also you gotta watch too. See, you're up there talking to somebody you just met, right? What have you? They got their hand up on you somehow. Slip something right in your drink while they sitting there talking to you. Yeah, you want to come over here where I'm at? Come chill with us. Bam. It's just that's easy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, right? So please be careful out here, no matter where you are. Actually, like I said, family. Because sometimes your family members invite people over, that you don't really know,
Right.
and hopefully they're okay. But sometimes they come not to be okay. So just be safe with that. Even with your food, be careful. You know what I'm saying? So all of that,
my goodness.
drinking at the club, being spiked, crazy. Peach also stated, I think the bartenders help those freaks. I'm sorry,
Oh,
help
yeah.
those freaks by putting the drugs in.
Yeah.
She ain't lying.
Yeah.
She ain't lying.
Yeah.
Especially if they like cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a little something with her. Put this in there for me.
Right. And they like money.
Big tip.
They like money.
Big
they will
tip.
do it.
Okay. Big
They
tip,
will do it.
honey.
And I'm not talking from experience. I just know that they would do it.
All right. Okay. I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, they will do it though.
Yeah. And
All of them. They would. It's just. It depends on guy coming there one night. He's actually there All right. The myth is this. There are women want to come out at times to have a good time. Men come out there to search for the woman who's having a good time.
Right.
So that's what the myth is. Sometimes guys do go out and chill, but there are times where they out there going for the same, for the girl. So you gotta look for and look out for pretty much every single thing. It's been times where this is real crazy. This is one of the craziest things I've seen. I was doing security for a nightclub one night, and at the end of the night, lights up. Everybody got to go. As they going out the door, you see one sitting over there on the floor, maybe halfway out of her mind. You thinking that she may be drunk. She may have got slipped something, but when she get up, her bottom half, like her underwears or whatever, is not on. They did it in the club. In the club, I've seen it. I've seen that happen at the end of a night. That we had to get them out of there, and their undergarments, their panties is on the floor beside them or still hanging on their leg. They done did something with the girl in the club, and she's sitting there on the floor, and nobody actually seen it. Nobody paid any attention. They right there in the club getting it. So that kind of stuff happens after all of that, and it can get crazy. It can get really crazy in there.
That's out there. If you that bold to do all that, and nobody's paying attention either.
They do that.
But at the same time, she could have been in the bathroom.
She could have
trying
been
to make her way out and fail too.
It was like
for that to happen.
It's like it could have been like their homeboys created that circle around them to block, to block anybody from seeing what was going on. So that's another possibility to all of it. But I know at the end of the night we had to get her out, and we had to call,
Did
get
you guys
her.
call the police?
Yeah, I mean, well, we had to ask her what's going on first. She couldn't get all her faculties together to actually tell us what was going on. She was more drunk and she's slurring and everything. So we came across people that was, I guess they were her girlfriends or somebody that came to the club with her, and they got her and they took her out. So it was like, all right, so we want to make sure that that none of this was like one actual rape situation,
Right.
or actually she really got drugged or whatever. But she left out. I guess she felt as though she was fine because the following week she was back at the club. So I wasn't sure. So we wasn't sure of what really happened
And
with
what
her.
took place.
Right.
Yeah.
So to call the police there, it's like almost like calling the police to the club to make it a nuisance.
We have a caller, you guys. Hold on. Welcome to Let It Out. I'm your host, Abocious Rochester. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, it's Alicia.
Hey, Alicia.
Hello there.
How are you?
Oh, finding yourself.
I'm doing good. Happy holidays to you guys.
Same
Thank
to you.
Same to you.
All right, I'm going to let you be all up in my business one more thing.
Okay.
So, looking at the topic, I remember once I was like in my mid-20s, and my then husband cousin had came over, and she was like, come on, hang out. He was like, go ahead, you always in here with kids, go ahead and hang out. So I goes out with her. We go pick up a couple of her friends. Next thing I know, we're on 95. They're taking me to some club in DC.
Okay.
So we get there, we're partying. Of course, I'm out of state, so I'm watching what I drink. I'm watching where I'm at.
Okay.
Next thing I know, it becomes 2 a.m. Her friend is wasted. They're like wasted, and they met these guys in the club, and they're like, well, come on, you guys can come back to our place and chill with us and stuff because, she's too drunk to drive. I said, the devil is a liar.
Okay.
I have a Maryland license.
Okay.
Give me your keys.
Right.
I have a husband and 3 kids to get home to. I don't know you, and I don't know them, and
Right.
I'm not staying in D.C.
Right.
They were, so his cousin says, well, you don't even know where I said, I know how to get on 95. Only thing I need to know is how to get on 95. I will make my way home.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all do not know these people.
Right.
And you're just going to go back to their place till you sober up? No. And it was in the winter. I drove her car all the way back up to 95 in the dead of winter with the windows down.
All right now.
I'm like, because you and I had me pulled over for a ticket. But like you said, you're sitting there and somebody's supposed to be watching the drinks and the purse and stuff. And next thing you know, everybody's talking to everybody else.
Yes.
And I'm like, she only had like 2 or 3 drinks. How are you that wasted?
Oh my gosh.
It's like, that's just, but you just, like you said, right, in the club, you sitting up there, next thing you know, somebody's all tore up out of nowhere.
Right.
And you see it more and more nowadays.
Right.
Because it's like you have a lot, like we discussed last week, you have the mothers partying with the daughters. And instead of them teaching them responsible ways to hang out, they're just as reckless as the kids.
Right, right. That's so true. Now, the next day, how was she feeling the next day? Did she have any?
I had no idea. Her car was parked in front of my house. I told her she better come and get it because I'm not taking it nowhere. She was fine. The next thing you know, she was fine. She was hungover and stuff.
Okay.
And, when I got home, I took and dropped them off and took his cousin home and stuff and brought the car back to my house.
Okay.
And she was so wasted, she didn't even remember me, a complete stranger, driving her car. And taking her home and taking her in her house.
That's horrible.
Wow.
That's a horrible thing.
And when I got home, he was, my husband was asking me, how was it, stuff like that. And I told him what happened, and he laid his cousin out the next day.
Wow.
He was like, no, that's it. Don't ever take her nowhere. You just don't know where.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got to be careful who you're, who you're around and all that kind of stuff. And, letting strange people drive your vehicle, God only knows where they, would have, taken her and what they would have done to her when they got, her to the destination. That's just really wild, So does she still do the partying thing? I want to be up in our business. Does she still do the partying things?
She's got her, fortunately, she's gotten herself together and stuff like that. And, thankfully she's found on and she's doing a lot better.
That's,
than our roaring 20.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Yes, that was just a terrible situation because, and he was really natural, just like, look, you are my first cousin and one of my best cousins.
Right.
I'm leaving my life in your hands, and this is what you did.
Right.
Okay.
But I just kind of
Right.
let you be all up in it for a second.
Okay.
If you were talking, as Ray was talking about the other lady on the phone, it made me think about that all of a sudden.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
All right.
Thank you. And continue to listen in because, there's more to talk about. So.
Okay.
People out there that y'all get all of them.
Okay.
All right, y'all have a happy one.
All right.
You
You do the
too.
same.
Night.
All right.
Night. Yes. So you guys, did you hear that?
Wow.
They took her somewhere.
A total stranger drove her car and she had no idea that she did it. Wow. I could.
I'm blinking.
I'm
That's crazy.
I'm a bit paranoid out though. I am.
Yeah.
I'm a bit paranoid. I don't allow stuff to get that close too long.
Oh, y'all look. Hold on, y'all. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. I am your host, Tobosis Rochester. Who am I speaking with?
No other than Clyde. What's
Hello
Smell.
there. Hello there.
How's everything? I had to call her, being a promoter, working in the nightclub,
Okay.
working at security when I first started out.
Right.
Okay.
Taking people home, and I was just listening to your last caller, taking people home who don't know.
Yes.
Just because of the safety of someone, I have taken many people home.
That's
Just
crazy.
because of the safety of them.
Right.
Now, working in a nightclub,
Mm.
you have to be very observant.
Yes.
And I remember my early
Very.
years doing security in Dover, Delaware.
Okay.
You had this nightclub everyone would come to, so you keep eyes on certain people. And this one particular night, one of my homegirls came out, and she's not a person who really drinks like that.
Yeah.
But I watched her, sitting in the corner, sipping on a daiquiri, okay? It's a daiquiri. And, people, were coming, chilling with her, hey, how you doing? Hadn't seen her, a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
still keeping an eye. And then my post got changed.
Right.
When I came back to that post, I noticed she was kind of slumped. And
Right.
I'm like, yo, you all right? I'm like, yo, you can't get tore up off a daiquiri. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Man, I'm like, yo, I was telling the owner, somebody had put something in a drink.
Right.
So he allowed me to take her home to
Okay.
her family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you don't want that to be a situation in
Right.
a nightclub. And
Right.
so we did it so smoothly. Other security guards helped put her in my car.
Right.
I constantly, after I came back to work, her family had her. I came back to check on her. She was being taken care of by her family. And we began to look on the tape to see what happened, and somebody really dropped something in her drink.
Oh my God.
You see a guy come over, and he put something in her drink and took her straw and stirred it while someone else had her attention. Her head
Yes.
was turned away from her drink. And I always, all the years, I was told, and my female friends that come out, keep your eye on your drink, don't trust your homegirl.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
what I would tell them. You
Exactly.
know, you keep an eye on your drink. You know what I'm saying? You feel like
Yes.
you're getting too lit or too quick. You know, if you drink Henny, you know how many shots of Henny get you there. You know how many Henny and Cooks to get you there. If you know you on your first one and you ain't feeling right,
Right.
then
Something's
you
wrong.
know it's a problem. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. I thank God
That's
that you
what
was
I'm
there.
talking
I'm glad you was there to take her home.
Right.
You know, somebody, who picked up on it,
Yeah,
I
that's
just think
crazy.
it's crazy that, people do stuff like that to take advantage of someone. And I know
Yes.
guys it's happened to too. It goes both ways.
Yeah, it
I know
does.
guys who share stories of how, they going out to a party,
Mm-hmm.
female put something in the drink,
Wow.
next thing you know, they got robbed. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So it's all a setup. That's why you don't see so many people who carry themselves high. Like me, when I go out,
Yeah.
if I ain't got somebody to have my back,
Yeah.
and you never see, I don't even drink no more because I had a situation where I didn't feel like myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though it was my birthday, I'm like, I got drunk too fast. Even though I'm not a drinker, everybody say, you're just not a drinker.
Right.
But when I come out of cabin and I start taking my clothes off, that's when I feel like
Oh
I
wow.
don't take drinks from people. I get my own
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah, that's serious when
And
you
I
start doing
watch
that.
the bartender when they pour my drink. And
Right.
I'll tell them if it ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
Just keeping it real. I wanted to share that story.
Well, thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Great topic tonight, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me be all up in your business.
Yeah. And you know what else promotion do, Raphael?
Yes.
Especially when everything is all done and everybody gets to go out again, it's going to be buck wild. This is the thing that will happen.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah. Yeah. it
Man, listen.
is. Yes, it is.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
off the hook.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be off the hook.
Yeah.
So sad. So sad.
All right, well, y'all, I'm glad I could let you all up in my biz. And I'm going to see y'all later.
All right.
All right. Thank you. All right, you guys. We're gonna go to a video. You want to say the video?
I can't see.
You can't see. What in the world? It's called.
The video called So.
No, the video is called Go.
Oh, Go. Sorry.
Yes.
By Jay Norvell.
Norvell. Yes. Thank you, guys. We'll be
Sorry.
right back.
First up, let me tell you that your body's so appealing. It's just something that's hard to resist. The way you move that ass left to right, shaking it fast, makes me wonder what I gotta do for that first kiss. Got me losing all control, baby girl, you got a hold. Sexy mama got a nigga going crazy. You blowing my mind, little miss, you got me tied up. See, all I wanna know is will you give me that go, 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 go. That ready, set, go, set, go, 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 go. Give me that go. It's a movie here tonight, got me feeling alright. So DJ, don't you slow it down. Mamacita so fine, got me waiting impatient for you to put it on me. It's a different kind of fire burning through my soul. Come ride with me tonight. I'll keep you moaning and groaning. I'll explore your body like a tour. So will you give me that go, 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 go. They're ready, set, go, set, go. From your body, yeah. Come smoke this marijuana to be on my mic. Cause you know that I'm gonna eat that pussy up. You over in your corner, feeling all the spotlight. Sweat dripping from your body, yeah. Come smoke this marijuana to be on my mic. Cause you know that I'm gonna beat that pussy up. The way that you're moving your body, girl, I'm telling you that it can compare. You're steaming it up in there all the way, so dripping everywhere. You know that the vibe is right tonight, so won't you just come along? I swear that you'll be mine before the end of this song. Go, 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 go. They're ready, set, ready, set, go, 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 go. They're ready, set, give me that go. Yo, bro, I had the craziest dream.
Word?
Yo, there was girls all over, bro. They was all over me, and they was like in my bed and shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. Like, it was crazy. I don't know if I was hallucinating, but it felt so real. Like, it was real, bro.
Oh, you got that go, huh? Yeah, bro, in your dreams.
Yo, shut up, bro. All right, man.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Welcome back to Let It Out. I'm your host, Tobocious Rochester, and this is my co-host, Raphael Jones. The topic for tonight is
spike drinks in the club.
Now, I hope you paid attention to this video that was just on. Did you pay attention? I hope you did, because that's what could happen, just like that. Half nude, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay? And also it leads to sex trafficking.
Bang, yeah. Yeah.
It does.
Spike your drink, lead you out the club.
You're on a date with someone. I'm gonna pick you up tonight. We're gonna go out. Next thing you know, another call. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. I'm your host, the boss is Rochester, and who am I speaking with? And you know, I want to be all up in your business.
Hello, this is Brenda.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you have to turn down your sound in the background.
Hold on one moment.
Okay.
I heard a little echo.
Did you? Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi. How you doing?
Better?
Yes.
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 Okay. I just called in because I had thought of a situation back in the day. I was at a house party.
Okay.
And you got some sneaky devils up out of there.
Honey.
You know, there was this female that was talking to this guy, and, you know, they ended up, like, talking on that level.
Mm-hmm.
She had fixed him a drink, and she had, like, took a sip out of his drink, but she had something in her mouth that she slipped in the drink.
Oh, wow. Sneaky.
Yeah. And I you know, I was standing there and I was looking and I said, wait a minute, did she really just do that?
Man.
And yeah, she did. She really did. And then I had told, you know, the person's house that we was at, I said, you need to get her up out of here. I said, because she caused the situation a problem.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So,
oh, my
to
God.
this very day, there's only one person I will let drink out of my cup.
Mm-hmm. I know
And
that's
that's my husband.
Yeah.
'Cause if
I don't even trust you. No. I don't even trust you. No. You might put something in there. No.
But, I mean, you got some serious sneaky people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, and I remember one time I used to do the club thing. I would go out to the club with my cousins and stuff, and I don't trust anybody. I'm not that trusting.
Right.
My one cousin, she used to always come to the table.
Mm-hmm.
What you drinking? Sip out of my cup. I'm like, oh, that's yours. You got it. That's yours. Can't do that.
No. I don't want you buying me no drink from the bar and then bringing it over to me because I don't know what you did to it on the way over. I'm good. Let me get my own. Yeah, let me get my own.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share that.
Well, I thank
and
you
I'm sorry.
so much.
I didn't, because of the fact that y'all couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. Hello, Queen Tebocious, King Raphael.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Hope y'all having a good night.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much, and I appreciate
No
your
problem.
calling. So continue to stick around for a few while we get deep into this thing some more.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
I said I want you to continue to stay on and listen. Listen in. And so we can go ahead and finish up this rest of this night because it's really important. That this needs to be talked about. So
I definitely will.
Okay.
I'm checking out that eye candy you got right there. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
Happy holidays.
Same to you.
All right.
Ooh, you guys. Did you hear that? That's crazy.
That's
There's
real
no way.
crazy.
I couldn't do
But
it.
from her mouth to the, I can see how that can happen.
Yeah.
I can see that. It's kind of awkward, but yeah, it can happen if you holding it in your mouth, like you put it in through your. I guess, yeah.
Can I have something in your drink? And you got something in your mouth. You talking like this. Yeah, how you doing? Can I have something in your drink?
Right.
Can I have something in your drink? I'm thirsty. No,
Right.
talking like it with your teeth closed. Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Right.
No,
Right.
no, honey.
Yeah.
Just that quick. Put it right in your drink. 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds. You turn your head, then you ain't paying attention. You done walked off some darn where.
Right.
Yes,
right.
yes. So, Peace Plug stated, a lot of people getting drugged. Wow.
Yeah,
And
it is. It is, and it can. It is like you looking at it like, oh, that only happened to such and such kind of people or this kind of person. No, no, it happens to everybody.
Black, Chinese,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. If you out and about and you being careless and not paying attention to what's going on, that's what's going to happen. You're going to wake up somewhere you don't want to be at. I agree. Say something. I had to hold my tongue. Or you have things that you don't want, you know.
Right. Right.
You
Things
know.
happen to you. Things do happen.
I'm
Things do
being
happen.
myself. This is supposed to be a good show, right?
It's a real good show. But yeah,
you
that's
know, you
happening.
wake up and think something up, and you be like, what?
It happened
Where
to
did this
him.
come from?
It happened.
Yeah, it
It
happens.
happens. You find out what room you're in.
Yes, okay. This is crazy.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
what Alicia said.
Ever heard of pill rings? Pill rings.
Yes. Ever heard of
Yeah.
pills?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but
Yeah. If she's talking about the same thing that I think she's talking about.
okay.
It's more like they have these openings in the side of the ring where they can just drop from their ring into your drink.
Got you.
And yeah, they have those out. They actually a lot of places,
Well, don't
a lot of novelty stores actually sell it. Yeah. Like at one time, I think I've seen something like that in Spencer's or something like that. Yeah. They do that stuff. They have that. So yeah, I've seen it.
Spencer's.
Yeah, I've
How
seen
you
it.
know about all that? What are you doing in there?
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm telling you, I am everywhere.
Yeah, you know, that's crazy. You know, that they just sell them and, you know, don't care about, you know, the backlash after that, after they sell those things. Because I remember they were selling candies
Right.
and stuff, you know, and having drugs in those candies.
Right.
That was like, what, a couple of years ago, somewhere in there was reporting that
Right.
about candy being sold and things like that. And
Right.
they had drugs in them
And
and
then
stuff like that.
they had places like
That's crazy,
nightclubs
that's
that was
crazy.
like infamous for doing it. Like
Yes.
what's that? Studio 54 and all that back in the day. So yeah, you had
Yeah.
clubs that was doing it, but then you had like people coming in, you know,
Yeah.
dropping their own stuff, and
Yeah.
it gets crazy.
Yeah, this is a powerful discussion.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, that needs to
Oh,
be
yeah.
talked about, and people don't want to talk about.
Because the clubs will be opening soon. You got to be prepared. I'm telling you.
Stay out of there, and don't be in nobody's house at the house party and in the basement. Blue light, red light, green light, all that. Don't be that. Don't be in there, you know, because this is serious though. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, that is a serious thing. You know what I mean? So
Now, Alicia was saying about the pill rings. She was
Mm-hmm.
like, originally it was for cocaine back in the 20s.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah. I was right. Those exact rings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible.
That's what they used to do with it.
Yeah, and they used to be in the rooms doing what have you. They had those little, what do you call them, little menage a trois rooms and stuff like that. You know, and anything goes.
Anything.
Anything
Yeah.
goes in those places.
All right. And and it's
Yes.
it's been like one of those kind of things where
I
you
watch
get
too
them-
much. I watch too much TV.
And stay away from the e-pills.
I watch a
boy.
lot of
I'm
TV,
telling
guys. I watch a
you,
lot of
if
TV.
you're not ready for what's going to happen
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah.
stay away from them e-pills.
Especially
boy.
these clubs that are after hour,
Right.
where they have these things going on. You think you're having, you know, a good time. Next thing you know, something done happened to somebody in there, and you're right there, you know, seeing all that. Like, that's something that's not a good sight to see, you know. And also, you know, we it's just crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's
It is, and it's real strong because if your body can't handle this, the particular drug, like I said earlier, if your body can't handle it, it's going to take you down. It's going to take you down.
And I'm gonna tell you something. With me drinking wine, I'm not a real wine drinker. I ain't gonna lie. I be drunk with 3 steps. So that's not good for me. That's not good for me. You know what I'm saying? So I know, like, I'm not gonna be around a whole bunch of people where they're gonna be putting stuff. And guess me, type of person that I am, I have my bottle with me.
Yeah,
I have my stuff with me. You ain't doing nothing to it, you know.
You got to. Some of these parties is definitely a BYOB.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit there and watch your stuff.
Right. And Plug stated.
I had an E-pill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
And I was paranoid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And I was paranoid. Thought I was giving a Tylenol. Wow. Yeah.
Gotta be careful what you're
Yeah.
taking, man.
Got a headache. Let me
Like,
get one.
can I Google this real quick? My daughter is quick to do that.
Got a headache.
My daughter, give her a pill. Honey, she'll go on Google, look at it,
Right.
see the numbers, all that. She be like,
Got a headache.
nah,
Give
I'm
me one
good.
of them. Then all of a sudden your clothes coming off. You running around, you sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parent, she was paranoid because she thought it was a Tylenol.
Yeah, some of those things make you jittery though. It makes you real jittery, and you just like, oh, don't touch me. What's going on? Whatever. Gotta go home. Gotta go. You know.
Some people can't even say that. I'm gonna go home.
Right.
Because their mouth is like they can't talk properly. You know. After that, you know, their speech is all over the place.
Right.
You know. So. Right. Yeah. So it's really serious. And it's really crazy, you know. So we really had to take this thing really, really seriously. And I want you guys to share this video today. Share this broadcast, actually, you know.
Yeah,
and
I've known of that, too. He said, I have never had a drink spike because I drink, I guess that's 2 drinks. My drinks before I move anywhere from the bar. Yeah, before I down my drink. Okay, I got what she's saying. All right, so she have like a couple of drinks at the bar before she moved from the bar or anything. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of people sit there. They're, like I said, I'm one of those people. I sit there and I will finish it while I'm there. That way I don't have to take it nowhere or leave it or see anything. Yeah. You gotta do that.
Now I know, like me back in the day, I know some of y'all have done this too. Get your drink on before you go in the club. I used to do that. I would have my drink. I would have my drink before I go in there. Look, I'm going outside for some air.
Yeah.
Get in the car and have you sit right there and go right back in the club. I'm not paying no $7 for no drink, but you have to be really careful though. You know, that's why you gotta keep in mind of your surroundings and people who you go with. You gotta make sure they're okay too. Yeah, because some people not who they appear to be. I'm gonna say that, okay, who they're not appear to be. So you gotta be careful of that. And they be like, "Come on, girl, come on." Somebody could have called them and told them to get you out the house. Right. And next thing you know, something's going on that you're not, really aware of what's going on because you're so, high or what have you, or you're unconscious to where you can't move, fight, do anything. You know what I mean? So that's not a good way, to feel or, to deal with. I know some people who have disabilities because of their drinks were spiked. I know a lot of people who are like that, and it's a shame, because that was the effect of that drink. Yeah, it was probably really powerful. A powerful drug that they had put in there. Right. And they had to plan to do something to that person at that moment, or wait for a while too, And also, you got to be careful when you go in the club. You know how people be in the clubs and they give you a card, This is my business. Yada yada yada. There's things on those cards, so be careful. Don't touch them. Be like, I'm good. Because they have some drugs on those as well. Yeah. So just be careful. They'll follow you after they give it to you. They will follow you. You know, somebody Alicia said, I still do it. LOL. But you know what? But it's crazy. You know.
I gotta. It's like that's what I do. Before I go to the club, sometimes I get a nice little drink in me before I go, so that when I get there, I probably won't need but maybe one or two more. Then I'm okay for that night. So a lot of times you get people who do drink before they leave out the door to go to the club or anything, just to get a nice buzz before they get there. But then they get there and overdo it. Then by the time they overdo it, they don't know who touched their drink. I've seen girls go to the club hanging out with their friends and they don't know who drink is that on the table, but they know their friends were sitting there and they just swallowed down a drink because they was just doing it.
Right.
You never know.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta watch stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the young lady now said, "See, people do too much." LOL.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, and it's so true. It's so true.
Yeah, drugs on the card. Yeah, it is, and it can happen. It can happen, and it has.
It does happen. It does happen. You go to these little concerts and stuff like that, and they're outside, out and about. Got them on your car. Don't touch that thing. Just take something and hit it off, or something like that. And I know people trying to do their little business or what have you, but you don't know them. Stop taking stuff, from people you don't know. Don't be touching things, okay?
I used to promote at times, and you promote something. You put the cards on the card window or whatever like that, and I have maybe like 2,000 or 3,000 cards made up. Ran around to all the nightclubs, hit up everything.
Did you hear that?
That's all like within business and promoting. But there's some times where you got to watch where you're going, what you're doing, and what's on your window. See if you're gonna go there. Something still could be crazy. Yeah. I had friends that did that. I had friends that told me that they receive like change from even like the bartender where they felt a grit on the dollar bill. Yeah. It's like
something odd is going on.
Was on it.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah man, something not right about me. Go wash my hands. You gotta give me something else, whatever. Yeah. But I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen too. It's a lot of people out there that's really into that grime want to get you. So you gotta protect yourself at all times. That's the reason why, like I said, me working at nightclubs at times, I've learned that through a crowded room, I can see from one end of the club to the other to be sure that I'm seeing everything that's going on. But that night when that young lady was down, that was around the corner and in the cut. I'm like, hold up. Right. It's like, hold up. I'm like, hold up. How that happened right there? Because the spot would be so small, and like that's all they need is that small space.
Yeah.
That's all they need. And it's like these young ladies, they come out to the club, have a good time, but it's not always in fun and games. These guys ain't playing fair. You got and as Smack said earlier, that sometimes these females not playing fair. You know what I mean? These guys get done up. And I found that to be strange because I have never heard of a dude getting hit up that much. I really haven't. But that is something.
Nothing surprises me.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on with us women, best believe is going on with the men too. We ain't leaving nobody out.
Well, I can see it happening in the gay clubs and stuff like that. I can see it happening there because a lot of them are like really into some pills at times. It depends on what they're doing or whatever. And I was trying to get my team into a gay club one night. The guy was like, nah, we don't need security in there. He said, but yeah, it'd be like you had the guy nights, then you had the ladies nights. And it was, told that a lot of them get into the e-pills more.
Yeah.
But having that drink spike, yeah.
Well, you really have to be careful. Like I said, and things are going to be opening back up soon.
Yeah.
So, just be aware. You don't want to be somewhere you don't want to be. Somewhere in a hospital, dead somewhere because of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Please, you don't have to go out. Don't go out. You ain't missing nothing no how. What is you got CD player at home. Look, you got TV at home. Play some music and be at home. Be in your own establishment. Chill out by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And read one more, and then we're gonna.
I was just reading the one that Peach Plug put up, and she said the females would drug you and get you in a hole and rob you. Wow. A bunch of dudes rush in. Yeah. Wow. That do make you leery. Especially if you're a dude. They get you over there and you get robbed. You know how dudes like coming there carrying like they got all this stack on them and everything, and they wanna that's crazy.
She said somebody almost fell on me. I'm 5 feet. And nothing don't be falling. You're big and tall.
Right.
You're big and tall ass. My mama LOL. I can't.
That's crazy. Somebody almost fell 5 foot. So in other words, like they done got wasted and it was pretty much a wrap for them. They just fell over on you.
She said big and tall and almost fell on me. Ma'am, LOL. I can't with her.
I know a chick who used to make at least $200 in heist. Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
Did you hear the other statement I just said not too long ago? I hope you was paying attention.
Wow. That's
what happens in the club. You're somewhere you ain't supposed to be, man. That's crazy, man. You don't need to be out there. I'm telling you. The way the world is, nothing's changing. It seems like as time is going on, things become worse. Am I right? So, with that, I have my host.
Yeah.
Raphael Jones.
Yes.
My co-host, Raphael Jones. And I'm your host, Tobocious Rochester. That's where I was drinking. But you guys, I want you to continue to be safe.
Yes.
Okay? And happy holidays.
Yes.
All that good stuff. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And read the last one before we go. Let me see. We're going to read one more.
Which one?
Read My Fiance.
My fiance and I just went to the bar right before COVID, and this lady was so drunk she just fell flat to the ground. Imagine, Megan. What's that?
Megan Thee Stallion. Falling flat out. I can't.
Are you just big and tall, and damn, god damn.
I can't.
Wow.
You're so funny. I can't. She's funny. We need that. We need that laugh. But I want you guys to continue to be safe.
Yes.
And happy
holidays to you. Oh.
Good night.
Bless it.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out.
come and catch a vibe with me. I won't do you.
Why, man? Feel me? Straight out of West Philadelphia. You feel me? I'm always.
I'm sorry.
Communication.
It's about communication.
People don't know how to talk to people sometimes.
I'm so zone, you ain't no cheat code. My pen is heavy, so I get